So guys, Electronic Arts are putting microtransactions back into Star Wars Battlefront 2. We always knew this was going to happen because they didn't say that they were going to remove them permanently. They said that they were removing them for a time. And now that time has come where they put them back in. So I'm going to need a bell. I'm going to need to borrow the bell that's going out to one of my patrons, Benyet Kevin. Yes, I've got 3 bells now. For this video, I thought, you know what? I don't know if I can even be bothered to ring bells. I'm just pissed off, to be honest, with the whole sorry state. Not so much about Star Wars Battlefront 2, because I'll just tell you the story on that first. Star Wars Battlefront from 2015 sold 14 million units. The new one has sold only 9 million, but they only predicted 10. So, you know, it's pretty much almost done it. So, you know, it's not exactly boo-hoo, give us more money, we are broke kind of thing. You know, it pretty much did what they expected it to do. But they have lost millions, guys, on microtransactions because there haven't been any microtransactions because they took them out. Thanks to you guys and people like myself for creating such a fuss over it. So we kind of won that battle against Electronic Arts. And we did it not because we wanted a company to lose money, we did it because we value gaming. There's 2 types of gamers, guys. There's the type of gamer that is just so fucking stupid they don't realise what they're doing. And then there's the gamer that's clued up. There's the gamer that's got a mature head on his shoulders. Escape from Tarkov, for example, is a great example. You can buy for $100 a shit ton of advantages for when you play that game. It's a multiplayer only game. You can buy advantages. You can buy bigger stashes, bigger backpacks, more weapons, more ammo, more first aid than anybody who isn't buying that. So if you two both go in at the same time, you get an advantage. Star Wars Battlefront 2 tried to do pretty much the same, but with microtransactions. They tried to get people to pay more money to be more powerful in the game. That's what they tried to do. And we stopped them dead cold by threatening not to buy the product. So they panicked and they pulled the microtransactions, and then a lot of people, I guess, went and bought the game foolishly, and now they're just going to put the microtransactions back in. The excuse they're making is because we haven't reached our sales targets and the shareholders are probably crying. So f the shareholders. But you know something, guys, this is all insignificant really, because Electronic Arts get all of their money, guys, not all of it, but the vast majority of their money. You know where they get it from? They get it from the fucking idiots who play Fifa and Madden. Oh yeah, that's where it comes from. That's where they get all of their big earnings from, guys. It's this ultimate team mode where you buy card packs. That's where Electronic Arts get all the money from, guys. But that's also an Achilles heel for Electronic Arts. They made their money with Sims 4 and mainly the ultimate team modes of FIFA and Madden. How one-dimensional does that make Electronic Arts then? Because if they're having to rely on that to keep them kind of going, they're pretty much fucked because they can't live off that forever. Now what they had hoped to do, guys, was put these similar things into Star Wars Battlefront so that they could have this ultimate team. It's their kind of big thing, this ultimate team mode. They want that in all of their products. They're trying to push that in all of their products. And they can't because we haven't let them. So they're kind of still panicking a bit because it's like it's only in FIFA and Madden. And that's not going to last forever. I'm assuming that the idiots that buy these fucking card packs in FIFA and Madden will one day wake up and realise what the fuck that they're doing is ruining games. Because that's what they are. My blame goes with them completely. They are fucking up the gaming industry completely. They are telling big companies that it's okay to make a game and then to hold off on loads of the content and then give it back to you in a fucking lottery for real money. Because that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. It's hideous what they're doing in FIFA and Madden. It really is. Now what you have to get is that all the other big AAA companies are watching Electronic Arts. Activision's watching them. Ubisoft's watching them. Bethesda's watching them. They're all eyes are on. They're all sitting there with the same thought. Will they get away with it? Will they get away with it? The bottom line is, guys, we have businessmen pretending they're gamers. They're not gamers. They're businessmen making moves, making money. And they don't look at you guys as gamers. They look at you as fucking idiots. That's what they look at you as. They must laugh about you. They must, while they're snorting their fucking coke off a prostitute's breasts, they must be going, oh, fucking gamers, what a bunch of gullible they are. Oh. Them fucking gamers, the fucking gamers, just make a fucking game, and then take most of it away and sell it to the in fucking crates, and they'll give us 10 times more money than they paid for the fucking game in the first place. They're useless fucking gullible pricks. And the best laugh is, this is the best laugh. Oh, I got another sniff. The best laugh is that if anybody dares say anything, they'll all fucking defend us for doing it. The cunts that we're ripping off fucking defend us. It's the same with Escape from Tarkov. The developers from Escape from Tarkov must be laughing their fucking breasts off. There must be. They have an army of fanboys who are just totally brainwashed. It is not an advantage. It is not. You can sell weapons, sell stashes, sell guns, sell ammo, sell first aid kits, sell bigger backpacks, bigger stashes, all this stuff to give you an advantage. And then they've got thousands and thousands of fanboys who'll say none of it gives you an advantage. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to condone drug use at all. Drugs are shit and they shouldn't be fucking used under any circumstances. And I'm certainly not suggesting Electronic Arts developers or publishers or any other AAA gaming companies use drugs. That's just a kind of a metaphor for a businessman, this kind of sleazy, the way I kind of envisage a businessman as this kind of corrupt, sleazy individual. And so that's what I was doing. So, don't get your knickers in a twist over stuff like that. But the bottom line is, it is bad for gaming. And so anyway, Electronic Arts have put loot crates back in. And we are in this position now where we have big AAA developers and indie developers now really pushing the boundaries of pay to win. And it's starting to become acceptable by these rogue gamers, is what I call them. They're not proper gamers, because if you love video games with a passion like I do, you wouldn't stand for it. Do you know, when I played Star Wars Battlefront 2, I liked some of the game. I liked some of the game. I had fun in some parts of the game, but I refunded it and I boycotted that game. And there's many a time I thought, I could have just had a game of Star Wars Battlefront 2 tonight. But I refuse. F it. They ain't getting my fucking money. No way. And that's the only way. That is the only way to do this. You have got to cut off these people's supply of cash for them to get the message that we do not want pay to win. We do not want you fucking with our games. By all means, continue doing what you do. Make us some great games and we'll pay the money for them and we'll enjoy them. We'll give them good reviews and we'll like you as a company. But don't fuck with us with your shitty loot crates, your pay to win fucking pre-orders. Go fuck yourselves. Let everybody be even. Let everybody be even. Let's not favour the rich cunts and give them an advantage in the game over the people that work hard and just manage to fucking make ends meet and they can just scrape the base model of the game. Do not discriminate against them because they don't have as good a job as the fucking whales out there who can just throw hundreds and thousands of pounds at games and just get a big fucking advantage. Go fuck yourself, Escape from Tarkov. Go fuck yourself, EA, and go fuck yourself, everybody else who decides to sell weapons, sell advantages, and sell fucking loot crates to gamers for real fucking money. And that goes for you as well, Assassin's fucking Creed. You might not sell it directly, but what you do is you sell the in-game fucking currency that you used to buy the fucking crates with, so you can go fuck yourself too.